Well, hey everyone, it's an extremely late start to the vlog today. I have been pretty much sleeping all day. Just sleeping because I got, like you saw, a really late night last night. We were swimming pretty much all day, so I didn't get much footage. Today, I've just been kind of sleeping, trying to relax a little bit. Right now, I'm trying to get home. I decided to just kind of stay here at my house tonight, not really do anything. I was kind of tired after last night, swimming all day yesterday. That took a lot out of me. I just watched some sports on TV right now. Watched the NBA draft lottery earlier. Don't really care about the NBA, but I like watching the Hornets because they're really close to being my hometown team. You know, just 60 miles or 80 miles, whatever it is from here. Now I'm watching Brazil beat the hell out of the United States. I know the U.S. men's team's gotten better, but they still have a long way to go. Of course, if they say something, they look like they're about to score.
Stands it up towards the back post. Oh, and how did it not go in? Dempsey was attacking it after the...
Wow, how about that? Of course, I say something bad and they do something great. Very close right there. Still, it's not quite close enough. I'm probably going to tune into the Stanley Cup Final a little bit later. And that's really it for me tonight. Well, I guess I'm not quite done filming for the day. There's something I feel like I need to address as both now vlogging, giving my opinions on things, and as a journalism student who this applies very much to when I go into the field of journalism after I graduate. And it was a story today in the Times-Picayune, and it was actually brought to my attention by a friend of mine named Taylor, where the Picayune today ran a story of a party yesterday where there was a shooting and a 5-year-old girl was killed. There were other injuries and another fatality, but the main point of the story was the 5-year-old girl was killed in a shooting. Well, when the Picayune ran the story today, they ran it with a picture of the girl after the fact lying in a pool of her own blood with her father covering her face. So you don't see her face, but you see her lying in a pool of blood. Well, today it seems the outrage, or the stuff I've seen at least, has been directed at the paper for publishing that photo, and people are calling it unethical, as opposed to maybe directing your anger at, you know, the shooter and the real problem in New Orleans, which is the violent crimes, and not the paper for publishing a story. Alright, from day one at LSU, we were taught things called news values. Well, the biggest one of all of them is called impact. And it's the things that affect your life the most. And when they publish this photo, clearly, the photo is going to have an impact. If you see a 5-year-old girl lying in a pool of her own blood after being shot, you're going to have a reaction to that. Without a doubt, every single person on this planet is going to have a reaction to that. So, when I see Facebook posts on the Picayune's Facebook page like this, it baffles me. Honestly, baffles me. Okay? You shouldn't be mad at the paper. So people like this shouldn't be worried so much about the paper publishing this picture. Should be worried about the violent crime. Now, I have to give a little shout out to my friend Taylor, who was the first to really bring this up, and he ranted about it, and then I picked it up and I was going to put it here. So that's his Twitter right there. If you want to go see him, he is another big LSU fan like me. But I just had to say something about this because I was stunned, to be honest. Like, the story, it's a tragic story. I'm not going to post a picture here from the Times-Picayune. I will link it below. But when I saw him ranting about it, I actually hadn't heard about the story, but I went to their Facebook page and saw what people are posting. That was just one example I showed you, but I was stunned. Alright guys, now we're really ending for the night. I'm going to edit and upload hopefully tonight before I go to bed. What I want to know is what you think of that photo. I mean, obviously for me, it's easy as a journalism student to say it's perfectly fine. There's nothing unethical about it because I've been trained and I've been taught that if it's a newsworthy story, I want to know what you have to say. So leave a comment below and let me know what you think.